same time, it's important to be crazy. That's the bonus, huh? That's what we get to the bonus.
All right, fellas. Let me cut you off. I want to chime in on it.
This right here, this topic right here, I'm gonna keep it real short.
Hello, welcome to the first edition of Thinking Out Loud. I'm your host, Vernon Suggs. Today we'll be hosting a panel where we're discussing pertinent topics that men and women alike deal with on a daily basis. Today I have a few panel members. I'll let them introduce themselves, starting with.
My name is Ernest I. Smith, 34-year-old male, born and raised in the District of Columbia.
Dwayne Page, 25 years old, born and raised Washington, D.C., network engineer.
My name's Dominic Page, born and raised in Washington, D.C., 23 years old, engineer.
Gregory Johnson, born in Washington, D.C., 34 years old, U.S. military veteran, electric engineering student.
All right. Well, basically today we have two topics that we will be discussing, and we're gonna basically just hang out, share some dialogue, and chop it up.
Okay.
Fellas, first topic. I just want to introduce first topic. I want to get y'all thoughts on it, see how you feel about it. Hopefully, we can come to some type of resolution. First topic. How do you guys feel about sex? How important is it to a healthy marriage? And basically, how often should you have sex within a healthy marriage? All right.
Well, I think since it's only two of us on the panel that's married, I guess I'll start it off. I'm married, recently married, a year into it, and I think sex is one of the most important parts of a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. I read something that was real interesting where it said good sex is 10% of the reason why a woman would stay, and bad sex is 90% of the reason why she'll leave.
I second that.
Can I say something though? I understand you said that everyone here is not married, but let me reframe the question. Not just for marriage. I'm gonna say I want to say relationship. So reframe the question, but basically just put a little spin on it. Not just for marriage, but just in a relationship period. All right.
I think sex is an important part when dealing with the relationship, because, like Greg said, if you can't keep your woman happy in that aspect, she might go looking for sex somewhere else.
True.
So
True.
I think it plays a real important part in a relationship or a marriage.
Okay.
So
I'm going to second both of these guys. I'm going to start off by saying that I guess sex is an action on your feelings for your mate or who you're with. That's probably us as men, and on the female side, the best way to tell someone you love them. The passion you give in having sex, the physical chemistry that you guys are able to create when you're having it. That's how you truly let someone know how much you love them. So we're gonna second these guys. As for how much or how many times someone should have sex, I wouldn't put a number on it. I think it's one of those things that's great when it's spontaneous. I also think it's one of those things that's you should be free with. So I think there shouldn't be a percentage or amount of how much it is. I would probably say the more the better. Solely because
that's definitely a minimum.
Solely because you're constantly, the more you have sex, you're constantly letting that person know how much I love you, and that's the best way to do it. So.
Okay. Nah, I wait.
Well, my opinion on sex is, it's a necessity. To be honest though, because what greater feeling after you done took care of all your daily deeds. You know what I mean? You took care of everything you needed to take care of the day. And that's when you and your lady get the, mixing them concoctions. Get a good drink or two in. You know what I mean? Sit back,
that's where you get relaxed.
Talk about, you know what I'm saying? That's part, y'all get y'all foreplay thing in there. So that's,
man,
you
a
know.
little too graphic.
It's not,
It
ain't as graphic as saying foreplay could be. No, because foreplay can be, you know what I mean, rubbing her feet, you know what I'm saying? Talking to her, how your day, how does this feel, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, sex can be more than physical. It could be, you know what I'm saying, a conversation with her that can, you know what I'm saying, make you feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You could treat the sex how as important the relationship is, basically.
All right, well, let me say this one thing, fella, then I'll let you go. Let me say this. All right, number-wise, just give me a percentage. Just give me a percentage. How, basically, of how important it is. I heard what you had to say. I just want to, number-wise, just give me a percentage, with 100% being the highest.
It's 100%.
Okay.
I think it's about 85%.
All right.
I'd probably say 80%.
Man, I'm going 110.
Exactly. But this what I wanted to ask you. This is what I wanted to ask you, smooth player.
Go ahead.
Now, is it any type of sex that's off limits or confined?
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, is you know what I'm saying, relationship and marriage sex, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's really too much difference. And me personally, I think that it's all wide open.
Yeah, I do.
Well, yeah. Well, I think too, there's a difference in sex and making love. So when you ask that question, you know, are you having sex? Are you making love? And we can even go further to say which one, or is there a difference, or how much does it really mean to a relationship? I think a healthy relationships or healthy relationship needs a little of both.
That's what I think.
I think sometimes you need to be loved, and sometimes you need to have sex. And I think what you're talking about is having sex.
Now, what I'm talking about is a little more risque than having sex. I'm talking about, you know, getting it done, Slim, and what she with and what she ain't with, what she gonna allow,
right?
What you know, if we gonna bring something to the party, if we gonna bring somebody to the party. I'm just saying, you know, really, I'm just saying, you know, yeah, I'm talking about getting down, Slim. I'm 34. You know what I mean? I ain't 22. I'm 34.
Right.
I got another question. I just want to ask. How long should you go in a relationship without having sex?
How long should you go?
Yeah, like what's the limit? What's the? Hold on. We gotta. I need to get me some. My lady or my significant other need to come clean.
I think it's whenever. I think it's whenever you get that itch. You know, I believe in a system of never saying no. I mean, you're always willing to please the person that you with.
Exactly.
You know, my significant other and I, you know, we have a relationship or understanding where we definitely want to please each other in whatever we do. It's not just sex. You know, you always want to go that extra mile to make sure that the person that you with is happy.
Okay.
And that's what needs to be the number one. So I don't think that there's a particular time frame. I think it's whenever the time feels right for you, you know, or whenever the time's right for her, it should just happen. And let's be real about it. We're men. So, you know, I'm not talking about no 6-month wait. You know, I'm not talking about no 1 month wait. Let's keep it real on a weekly on a weekly basis. You know, you get that feeling, and I feel like you should be able to carry out whatever feeling you feel with whoever you with.
Okay.
You
got something to say, Ernest?
Well, I mean, really?
Come on, keep it funky. You my man. Keep it funky. Keep it funky.
It's as long as, you know what I'm saying, you can have her mind Feeling like
just believe in everything I say, baby.
You know what I'm saying? If you could make love to a man, right?
How do you do that? I mean, no, I want to know. I want to hear from
you gotta make her feel like it's more than just a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I come back to.
I got something.
You know what I'm saying? That's a sex. It can be used as a sex in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how, you know what I'm saying, you come off, you know what I'm saying, when you expressing yourself to the young lady. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you can get her mind blown, you can get her mind gone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like I'm on pimp. I'm just coming. No, it's not pimping. It's more so like, long as you got her mind, Slim, you can, you know what I'm saying? It's the fruit is plentiful, right?
I'm here. All right, back to the question. With me, when we dating, I'm trying to bust on the first night. That's just simple as that. Hey man, call it what you want. Right. I'm grown. You know what I mean? Shorty, don't play the game with me. You like me, don't you? You a man and I'm a woman. Let's do it.
No. I'm a man,
you a woman. I said I'm a man, you a woman. Let's do it.
It's all good.
Okay.
But let me say, but when I'm, you know, in my marriage, you know what I'm saying? It's like Wayne said, it should be spontaneous, but on the same page, Slim, multiple times a week, okay. and sometimes multiple times a day. But what I'm asking Ernest and Wayne and Damo, like with sex being part of a relationship, you know what I'm saying? With all of us agreeing that it's a big, big part of a relationship. Right. What is it that, you know, seems to be taboo that you don't agree with? What is it that it feels like, you know what I'm saying, even though society likes to confine us to, this is 2012, things have changed.
Can I say something?
Okay. We got that. We got that.
Hold on. Hold that thought. In 10 seconds or less, because we only got but 1 minute. We got to wrap this topic up. Give me a conclusion, or give me your final thoughts on the importance of sex.
My final thoughts is this in 10 seconds or less. Sex is very important, but we shouldn't keep sex confined to the traditional methods. It's 2012. A lot more things should be accepted and explored from not just our point of view, from their point of view as well.
Okay.
I agree with Greg.
Totally agree with Greg. I had nothing else to say about you agree with. That's fine if you do. All right.
I'm gonna say my opinion on how important sex is it's what keeps the relationships exciting. It's what keeps both people interested in the other person. So is 100% very important to me what sex is to a relationship.
Okay.
Sex is very important because it keeps the relationship young. You know what I mean? It's like a sport that you could play with your woman. That, you know what I'm saying, that should be, you know, that type of atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Keep things fresh. You know?
Okay. Now let's go to my chef in the kitchen. You had something to say about this real quick.
Yes, sir. Real quick, I would say that marriage.
Oh shit.
And since you said relationships, I broke down in 4s. And 25% of it is communication. The other 25 of it is trust. The other 25 of it is love. And then the other 25 is sex.
Well said.
So that means that everybody, when you bind all them together, you can't go wrong on a relationship.
Well said.
Or marriage.
Well said. Well said.
Agree with that.
So
how much is freaking, OJ?
So basically, you heard the panel. That's how we feel about the whole situation, the whole topic. Good information. I enjoyed it. I loved it. We gonna dead that issue right there. All right.
It's important.
Crazy.
the bonus, huh? That's when we get to the bonus.
All right, fellas. So. Not to cut you off. I want to chime in on it.
This topic right here.